Once you decide that it's time for a move into long-term care, it can be helpful to open up with family members and those involved in the decision-making about the need for a move. Those who are less involved in the person's day-to-day care may not appreciate the need for this transition. It is also important to talk about care decisions so you are able to communicate both your and the person's wishes to the care team and to prepare yourself to sign documentation on health care decisions. For example, what level of intervention you would want if the person's heart was to stop. Ask the care home what you can do to prepare for the move, such as labeling the person's clothing or identifying furnishings and decor to help make the new environment more comfortable and familiar. Identifying key items to bring in advance makes it easier to pack in short notice. We have a great handout in our list of resources called What to Bring to help you with these decisions. If possible, set up the room prior to bringing the person. If circumstances at the care home prohibit this, take photos of the person's room at the home to share with the care team so they can see where to best position furnishings or special objects to make the room more comfortable for the person. Speak with the care home about a plan for moving day. Identify the contact person. Confirm where to meet them. Note the process and schedule for moving day and the paperwork that needs to be completed. Many people are surprised about the amount of paperwork required on and before moving day. Connect with the care team in advance of the move to ensure the care home has everything they need for consent to move the person into care. Several other important documents need to be signed around healthcare, emergency interventions, finances, and funeral arrangements, and consent. If you are the person completing the paperwork, who will accompany and reassure the person living with dementia? Who will be in the room with them while you talk to the nurse or sign the documents? And remember, moving during COVID-19 or other community issues can be a little unpredictable. Things can change fast. Call the day of the move and confirm it's business as usual in the facility. Of course, a major part of moving day is knowing when and how to leave. Once the formalities are complete, how do you say goodbye? Is there a specific staff member who can support the person during their first day? Can you stay for lunch and then leave? And when you leave, who will spend time with the person living with dementia? Who will keep them company and provide reassurance? So not only do you need a plan for arrival, unpacking, and paperwork, you also need a plan for leaving. On moving day, speak gently and directly to the person about where they are going and try to emphasize the positive. Keep your explanations simple and prepare yourself for a range of reactions. You might say something like, I found a great place where you'll be safe and can enjoy your favorite activities. They even have live music sometimes. If the person seems anxious or afraid, offer reassurance and let them know you are there to help. If the person becomes agitated or upset, say and do what you feel is best to provide comfort in the moment. If possible, try to arrange a time for arrival when the person is typically at their best. Also consider who is the person, who will help the transition and move that day. Sometimes the primary caregiver is not the best fit for the job. And it can be two people, one person to accompany and support the person living with dementia, and another person to focus on other responsibilities. Moving day is an emotional time, and if you've been the primary caregiver for the person, it may be too difficult for you to be the one to do the transition. People living with dementia can pick up on our emotions and may sense the grief or worry that you're feeling, which can make it that much harder for them. It does not have to be you. If it is you, think of who can support you on the day of the move. Some caregivers find it helpful to meet up with a friend after to talk about how they're feeling, while others may want to go home and just be alone. There is no right or wrong way to respond to this difficult decision you've made. Think about what support might look like for you on that day, and include this in your planning. For more information and strategies on preparing for a move, we have included a handout of information and a checklist of items to bring the day of the help in the helpful resources document linked below this video.